Let's hook up with correspondent who is there and has been keeping us up to date with happenings right there in Maiduguri. Ayola Kasim joins us from Maiduguri. Hi, Ayola. Good afternoon. Been a busy day for you. I know you were started the day with us. Business. You had morning brief. You had sunrise daily. Now you're here, quite busy. But what have you been noticing? What's the summary of what you've seen since you arrived in Borno State?
Yeah, good afternoon, Ine. Nice to see you. Well, we've been living on soda, sugar, basically, so that to keep us going. But many people here, from what we've seen so far, they're just living on a hope and a prayer. They want something to be really done for them. Now you can see we are at the State Specialist Hospital because we understand there was this story about it being inundated with patients coming in and out. But what we've seen is the hospital is actually operating with like 30% of his workforce. That's what they are doing here. And the oxygen plant is completely shut down. Water has already made it they have to shut it down. They can't operate it right now. And then just across the road from here is the main market. They said is a Monday market, they call it, and it was down. Just to come to business and how this is affecting business. We've seen yam farmers on the road, yam sellers on the road going on, but most of them said that their markets have been washed by, most of them has been washed up by the flood as well. The market here is closed. Many food seller restaurateurs are actually complaining that things are a bit expensive now, or they're scarce, that they don't have because the market was not open on Monday. And when we spoke to the Commissioner for Education and Innovation and Technology earlier today, he said to us that the main focus as of now is the humanitarian effort in the state. That while they would love to help the business owners and all, but they need to make sure that people get their homes back there, and then we'll now talk about how to sustain their livelihood. But they need to have shelter, which is a basic thing. And that's the situation now, as you've heard.
Yeah, and in earlier reports, we did see some makeshift markets. Obviously, people still have to live and eat, to be alive and all of that. We saw some makeshift market. The report we had yesterday, a cyclist saying they are collecting more as fare because obviously there's a squeeze on supply. What have you seen in these areas and in makeshift market? How are people getting by? Is it the government that's providing food for them? Are there still some pockets of markets or transactions that people are carrying out to be able to survive, at least for food?
Yeah, people are actually, even at the camp, people there, they're having this little, these petty traders. You see them at every corner, trying to make ends meet themselves instead of getting on the street to beg. Some still have some dignity, and they're trying their best to make sure they don't lie in the street to beg, because the situation, as we showed this morning, at the IDP camp is not really okay. The state government is saying that they are doing their best to make sure they provide food, that they are the ones providing the food as of now. But then the truth of the matter is it's not enough. You have something that can feed about 1,000 people. Meanwhile, the people there in one camp is over 2,000, more than 5,000 in some cases. They're giving different accounts, saying that, some people, they can't be trusted. Some people will come in 3-4 times, changing their clothes. But then we told them, is there not something that the government should do to make sure that equal and fair treatment of everybody? Because let's be honest, livelihoods are...
Hello, Yola, can you? Okay, there's a correspondent there in Maiduguri giving us up to date on some of the efforts of the government. She was in the camp earlier. I think now she says she's in a hospital building. Hi, Ayola, are you back? Can you hear me? Can you hear me,
Yes,
Ayala?
I am.
Okay,
Yes, I can
okay,
hear you.
okay. Please go ahead. We lost you for a
Yes, I
bit.
can hear you. Okay, sorry. It's because the weather is changing. In the morning, we're so excited for the sun. I can't believe I can be excited about the sun. But I was excited this morning, but then.
Yeah, that's frozen again. As Ayala said, that the weather is changing. I did see her earlier today. She had a hat on because she said the sun was really hot. Now, I hope we don't have another downpour because that's going to worsen the situation. Ayola, you're just expressing your excitement. I said I saw you earlier. I think that was on Sunrise Daily when you had your hat on because
Yeah.
of the sun. But you said that's changing now.
Yeah. Yes, yes. I had to put the car because the weather is now very cloudy. We're told it might rain anytime now. And I hope it doesn't rain, really, because we need the water to recede because people need to get their livelihood back. They need to feed their family. They need to get back on their feet. And so when this happens, so that doesn't affect our own food security. Remember, it's the small scale farmers, those that the farmers that feed our economy. So we need them back on the farms. We need them to be able to sell their products, their produce, and so that we all can have food. Yam in Lagos is very expensive. Here is very cheap. And if the water washed the whole thing away, then we are in for a very, very bad time.
Yes, honestly, that's true, and a worrying situation, Ayola, right there. But we'll leave you to continue your findings. I know we'll have a comprehensive report from you later tonight, but do stay safe amidst all of this.